Whoa, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 12:15 p.m. Yeah, a little earlier than normal, But I woke up like 15 minutes ago. I got a bit of a packed day. Not really that packed, but I want to go to the gym, and then I have class at 6. And this is a real class that I have to drive to, sadly. So I'm here. I woke up a little early, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have to wake up even earlier. Tomorrow I'll probably be recording. Actually, not at that weird of a time. Now that I think about it, I'll probably be recording at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. But it's a weird time for me because I'm gonna have to get up at 10. Tragic. Anyway, how you doing? Hope you're hope you're doing well today. I'm doing fine. Uh, just woke up. I still have my coffee today. Normally, been starting these after the coffee's all gone, but it's a new day. It's a new me. Let's play Monster Train. Yeah, been saying "shall we" a lot. I feel like it's a bit of a staple in my vocabulary. So I'm gonna replace "shall we" with "oya." Really embrace the UP inside of me, the old Upper Peninsula. Anyway, let me ask you a question today, and then we can get going. Shall we? I mean, oya, oya. I hate it. I don't like it. But it's a good mix into the vocab, I think. Today I want to talk about something that I kind of forgot about, and then I saw it somewhere. I want to talk about ASMR today. I have a few feelings about it. So first of all, I don't like when people go, "Oh, this thing's dumb." I don't like it about basically anything because it's good for some people. However, I tried it. I feel like everyone should at least give it a shot and see if it's for them because it's a cool idea in theory. However, I do not experience the sensation that you're supposed to experience. However, my big feeling about ASMR is like, I don't know if you've ever tried it, but like try to spend like 5 or 10 minutes tapping on something repeatedly. It's extremely difficult. I feel like I don't know. It seems like it seemed simple, but then I thought about it and I was like, I was like playing with one of my cats and I was tapping something and I was just like I was tapping it a lot and I was like, damn, my hand hurts. And I thought about it and I was like, dude, how the fuck do they tap things for like 15 minutes? Doesn't that just kill your hands? Maybe I'm old. I don't know. But like it doesn't work for me, but maybe you have a different experience. I've also heard that people who don't experience it, you may experience it from like touch instead or something like that, so you never know. Anyway, anything else? No, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's begin. I felt like there was something else I wanted to say there, but I don't think so. Today's Beetle Boy was melting. Soulsucker, Talos, Ragefell, Diligent Seraph, Echo Transfer, Entombed Explosive, Ambient Charge. Could play Bogworm. Probably going to play Encased Divinity over Resin Block. I think Resin Block has some merit if you have the other starter, the one that isn't drag with melting, but I don't. I'll play Encased Divinity. You know, Marshword does let me play Bogworm. I feel like I play so much Marshword now. Even though he's not what I want, but he's good. Like, he's just strong early. I think he's one of the strongest early game champions. What do you think is this? What is the strongest champion path early game? It's probably something like Titan Channel, right? I'm not gonna take this trial because I probably actually should have. Yeah, I think I should have taken the trial. Oh well. It's probably something like Titan Channel, or what else is there? Can't get Collector here, very sad. Egg hatches, not too bad. Would love to have Echo transferred, but alas. I think, what else is strong? It's not any of the princes. It's not Penumbra, it's not Sentient. It's definitely not Sentient. It's extremely not Sentient. Could it be... Weird to think about Echo right as the strongest champion, that's all. But who else is there? Maybe Chef, but I don't think any of the chef paths are that strong on their own. Like, individually, Marshword is exceptionally solid. Very sturdy champion. Well, who else is there? There's Queen, Rector, Burnout Rector maybe. Give it a maybe to Burnout Rector. I think I don't Echo Transfer here. Probably just end my turn and win. Yeah. I don't think that choice made a lot of a difference. Definitely not Tessus. It's not Penumbra. It could be Burnout Rector. I don't think it's Chef. I don't think it's Queen. It could be Strangler Wendleton as well. Echo Snare is good because it's purple and it's in a Consume. If Echo Transfer were purple, I would pick it. It's not. I'll pick the purple Consume card. There's no telling what we're playing on this run yet. I can pick Hollow Drippings. It's a Consume spell if nothing else. And it covers a Burnout angle. I would rather see a Wurmkin banner, I think, over a Melting banner here. Yeah, and the Steel Shop's there with the second Wurmkin banner, so I think this is fine. Remove Consume, plus 20 and Consume. Plus 20 and Consume is good. I can play Shard Soul Carver. I think Bog Chrysalis is just better here. It's not necessarily my best angle, but I think it's the better option of these two. Because I should have enough Consumes to power hatch the eggs and be fine. Quick check at the temple. I should look at this first. Plus 10 piercing, not great. Value stone, also not great. Try to look at the temple, but I also know that there's not going to be anything that interesting in there. I'm gonna buy a -1 and a plus 20 consume. I don't really want holdover or double stack or permafrost, so pardon me, I misclicked like 3 times there. I'm going to be taking unit drafts. Like, at the end of the day, I skipped that first trial that I probably could have taken, but I just don't value the early money that much, is what it comes down to. Yeah, they also will both lose 1 shell per turn to the Encased Divinity, which helps a lot. We play... We have plus 27, it's like... I need to kill one of them. I could play Drag first and kill it, but what I need to do is I need to play Drag in the front. Not necessarily need to play him first, but you know. Trains through a mid-floor, catches a collector for me. Echo Break here. Echo Snare, pretty big value because it just wipes this wave. Gives me more time to hatch without having to worry. I do take 5 because nothing is hatched. But that's okay. Yeah, the problem that I have with consuming cards is that it takes away from the worm, but I don't have the worm yet. One of the other problems that this deck is going to face is that half of its purples are dregs, which are not very useful. However, I'm hopeful... Oh wow, I almost got farmed by a Steel Slate, by the way. Spikes too. Sweet Boss would have been similarly bad. I'm hopeful that I see something useful on this run. Echo Infusion. It's good because of Encased Divinity. Without Encased Divinity, I think this card would not be good here. But I have Encased Divinity. So Echo Infusion it is. Trip Fall is usually good. It's also purple. Get double value out of a Wickless Baron Infusion onto my Bog Chrysalis if I play it. Harvesting just isn't that good in this run because I don't have a whole lot of... I don't have space for my own units to die. Kinho's Carapace is interesting, and I think that if I took the other option, not the Encased Divinity, you could make a cool run out of Kinho's Carapace infused on Bog Chrysalis plus the resin. What's it called? It's not called Pine Resin. What is it called? It's something resin, I think. Well, now I gotta look. It's gonna bug me if I don't look. Hold on. Relics, melting, resin block. I couldn't think of the fact that it was something I kept thinking it was blank resin, not resin blank. I'm gonna skip this. I think Wickless Baron is passable, but I don't think he's very good. Divine Artifact here, plus 10 to my... Yeah, plus 10 is really good. Makes my flies almost unkillable. And then we go right. I think they double dip off of things like hammered chest plates. Multi-strike is cool. Keeper of Echoes. I've seen like 3 Shard Soul Carvers. So the problem with playing Shard Soul Carver or Keeper of Echoes is I don't have a lot of Inspires. So I'm not really jumping at this. I can probably shape the run towards Inspiring though and then be okay. But sometimes I miss. It's probably the best idea anyway. To just grab Shard Soul Carver. Because he gives survivability and he gives scaling damage. I think that it's gotta be Shard Soul Carver. I don't get the infusion right now, but it's fine. Probably just gonna play Bog Chrysalis, and then I will assume that the Shard Soul Carver gives enough for survival, and I will not take health. I'll probably look for another multi-strike or an Endless or something like that. Endless probably not very good, actually. Could maybe even just give him a plus 25. It's all good. Times 5. God, if Echo Infusion were purple, this run would be over. How sad. I think it might be right to do like Echo Snare, actually. This is just 5... it's 5 purple cards for the Shard Soul Carver, and it burst hatches my eggs. I think it makes sense. It doesn't feel great, but I think it makes sense. Maybe we get Bog Slime now and we go nuts. I'll never make any value out of Mind Horde, because my eggs are just going to be perma-hatching. I don't get anything for having a lot of echoes. It's got to be Firewall. Flicker's Liquor. It's okay, but these drags are going to get thrown away. It's like, it is fine. I have a lot of units, but also I don't have many cards I want to play that I would get reduced to 0 cost. I think it's Firewall for sure. We're strong now, and we should have scalability into the late game here. I need to click cards that are purple and look at relics to give me echoes, and we should be okay. We just slam Echo Snares when we have them. Maybe we could have played this mid-floor instead. The Reap 2 that I'm going to be missing out on because I play Echo Snare first, not that big of a deal. This egg hatches, and then this one goes down by 1, I believe is how it works. Fuck him up, Shard Soul Carver. I think it does get harder to hatch as time goes on, but hopefully it gets easier to hatch as well. I have faith. Get all the purple I can get. And like I've been saying, the biggest problem is that I have these drags which do nothing for me. This wave I would Echo Snare if I had it. I don't have it. Could have pinged off the Infiltrator, but it's fine like this as well. Actually pretty good. The drags plus the Shard Soul Carver rise up. Yeah. We don't really have any fear against Talos. I have plus 10 HP and the flies are double dipping. Yeah, because they're 25 here. The flies actually double dip, which is good. What I mean by that is the egg gets plus 10, and then when the flies hatch, they also get plus 10. Which is what I mean when I say they're double dipping like that. You know what? Hollow drippings. Fuck. We beat up Talos here. I feel like half her health. Yeah, a little more than half, right? 290 is 580. Let's keep getting her. Imagine if Talos had days on strike in Relentless. That would be busted. Oh, that would be upsetting is what that would be. What do we got here? Hollowed Halls? No. Wurmkin etchings isn't bad. It's purple. Have to make it cost 0, but it's fine. Yeah, it brings back a bunch of other purple cards, because they're all Echo Snare. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Paraffin Thug. Then we take draw. Paraffin Thug. Infuse that on the flies. Hmm. 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 Now here's an interesting proposition from Monster Train. Broken Wheel. You know what Broken Wheel does? It clears out uh, a lot of units. 5, 6, 7. It clears 11 units. However, if this egg hatches, it gets purged. So what does that mean? Well, that means that I'd have to play Shard Soul Carver as my plan for 2 combats. Can Shard Soul Carver carry me through 2 combats? That's the question. God, it's so good. Like, it's so good if I can do it. Because the deck goes from... Like, we get... I feel like this is a bit of a gambit, but we get so much power. I also might just eat shit and die. It's scary, but it's exciting. I probably also maybe grab a Remnant Banner unit and just throw that into the grinder. Yeah, I'm gonna go left. And then I'm gonna remove Ambient Charge and probably one of the Echo Transfers here is good to get rid of. I don't need to get rid of both of them, but one of them is fine. Holdover on Echo Infusion makes a lot of sense. And take no pack shards, and we're just going to hope, basically, that I'm strong enough. Could play Wickless Baron. It's a decent scaler. Just sit behind Echo Right. And then it also, I play one in this fight, and then I can play, if he dies, I play Shard Soul Carver in the next fight. I think it makes sense. We are going to -1 Wurmkin etchings, +10 Echo Break. Let's hit the road. I feel very good if we get away with this. I think I should play bottom floor against Party Boy. That is my firm belief here. However, I do lose the ability to play these drags and explosives, so maybe I can't play mid floor, I have to play top floor then. I think it's probably a little better to play top floor. Because I also have the Encased Divinity up here. Goodbye Entombed Explosive. Goodbye my drags. Hardest part is going to be hatching this Kinhost Vessel. Don't play the egg. 9-2. Probably want to put 1 Echo Snare here. To be safe, you know? Just to be safe. And I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Like, it makes sense, I feel. The Echo Break's a little better because I get the hatch like this. And we do want to make sure we're playing these units out, getting them killed. 30 times 2 is what you do. 60. Probably best to just end turn here. I don't think the drip fall makes sense. A crack in the head is better than dead. That's what Echo Right says. Put 1 Echo Break here, and then you play Wurmkin Etchings, and then next turn I'll play that Echo Break again and just kill the defender. Echo Snare will wipe this wave out, so it's better to get the Echo top floor. I did miss the Train Steward, but it's okay. We have time to get rid of him. Yeah. We should be fine in Relentless, I think. I bottom decked my Echo Infusion, which is a little frightening. Oh, also I forgot to play Echo Snare on the last turn. That one's gonna be a big ol' my B. That's a big ol' my bad. Hope that doesn't cost me too much, but it might. It's a lot of damage we just took. I think it makes sense to just get as much chip damage as I can. Am I alive? I'm alive. Nice. Good stuff. And our Shard Soul Carver lived, which is nice. That's one combat down. Now the worst thing I could see here is Crystal Cloak. Broken Memories is very good. And then Subsuming Blade is fine. 5 damage ping with piercing is good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I want to go left here because the steel shop should give me hopefully something to survive Crystal Cloak. Yeah, like we slapped down Large Stone Wickless Baron maybe. I don't know if I love it. Let's check the caverns. Build a card. I like the sap effect a lot. Intrinsic holdover sap is really good. And then damage probably as a result. And card draw. Card's very good for the Divinity if I get intrinsic holdover. Or just holdover in general. Intrinsic. I'll take the 10 pack shards. Ooh, intrinsic holdover Echo Infusion though is 10 echo or 10 health every turn. It is good, but it hurts my draw. Yeah, it hurts my draw. I think it's gotta be the old magic. It's a little scary to go to 35, but it is what it is. Alright, so for Relentless, I'm gonna play towards the Baron, I think. And then we reroll. Multi-strike again for the egg. And then another plus 25 on the Baron. Just making sure I have a temple still. I do. Alright. If we live this combat, it's big. We win. I'm pretty sure. Oh, baby. It's self-made Harpy. Huge value. Extremely good. This only gives 3 space up, so I can still play the Baron. I can't play the Shard Soul Carver, but that's fine. We just kill him. Come down here and Echo Break. Come up here and Echo Snare. Come down here and Old Magic. Another upside of playing towards the Baron. No, don't get Shard Soul Carver purged. He needs to be the infusion. It's -2, so if I play Echo Snare, this egg hatches, and that's a big mistake. And I can play Echo Transfer. But yeah, I can't play Echo Snare. Okay. Go die, Train Steward. Cool. Baron took his time getting here, but he's here. Better late than never, as I always say. I think it's fine to do this. I want to make sure I'm getting Harvest on the Baron, though. He might have to hold strong against the Relentless onslaught. Make sure I don't fuck it up. Just be certain I don't fuck it up here. I don't actually get anything for these echoes, though. You know what? I should stop looping this because I don't have Shard Soul Carver. I don't get any value from the echoes. I better quit. Yeah. Okay. Good to recognize. I do have Old Magic. I also have 4 Echo Snares to hit the boss with. That'll be helpful. We're hoping to draw... Oh, sick. I drew Old Magic. Good. 3 sap will be impactful. Not like a crazy amount, but it'll be reasonably good. And I'll bring back Echo Snare to put up a little more. Assuming I don't die here, we live. Huge value. My broken wheel gambit has paid out in spades. Kinda can't believe we got away with that. Soul Crushing Guilt is good. It also only costs 1 echo because of Encase Divinity plus it's purple. Sacred Wicks is... I would be taking this for the fact that it's 0 cost purple and it says consume. I think that's fine. Don't really care what the card does. Do I want the Endless? I think I don't want the Endless, to be honest with you. Because, like, I guess it insulates me against the Bog Crystals getting sniped, right? Because then it's like, oh, the Bog Crystals died, I just put it back on the floor. It probably won't fit because of the worm, but there's a world where it's okay. Also, if Echo Right dies, I could just get more Bog Worms. But, again, I don't think it's that good. Go right now, I think. Grab 2 removals. Get rid of the Baron. Baron, thank you for your work. My man. Scrolling through, looking at what's bad here. I think it's probably Echo Break now. And then I want to duplicate Echo Infusion, I believe. Do my regular unit infusion right now. Value Stone. Subsuming Blade isn't a bad Value Stone target. It's all temples all the way down, so I may as well make this 0. And I think I'm down to duplicate Echo Infusion and then just take a second draw. We'll do some quick space math when we see it, but yo, space math, what I mean by space math is counting how much space I use and not the stuff that Dust does, not rocket science. However, rocket science does sound a lot cooler. Oh yeah, this egg is 2 space, by the way. It doesn't fit super well. I should probably... I mean, there's no reason not to just kill it. It makes sense to me to just kill. Yeah, and the stuff hatches really quickly. And I don't have to worry about wasting the echoes on... or wasting the consumes on the worm, because... this is correct. I don't worry about wasting the consumes on the worm because I have a loopable consume infinite. Which is solid. I think that I just don't replay it now. And we go farm for bog worm or bog slime. Yeah, from here. Play an Echo Snare. Broken Memories back, the old Wurmkin etching, but I have 1 too many consume cards right now. That's what I'm seeing. 1 too many consume cards. Yeah, I hit the Broken Memories, but I'm gonna have to be a little more cautious, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I just don't care. Maybe I just don't care yet. I don't know. I probably care, but... there's a lot of damage coming my way from Rage Fell. And my man's holding fast with the double Echo Infusion. If I just hit, I never have to worry. You see, that's the thing. If I just hit my combo pieces every time, I don't have to worry about it. Just keep hitting. Never stop hitting. Also, probably get rid of hollow drippings now, because it messes with the ecosystem a little bit. I have gotten 0 kills with Subsuming Blade. I just hit broken memories every time. These flies are doing 90 times 3. It's not, like, crazy, but it's good. It's not unbelievably strong, but it's strong. I think it should be good enough now. I have a few considerations for the Divinity as well. Another Wurmkin etchings as purple makes a lot of sense here. Double draw. I didn't even do the space math. I've been doing it like passively, but then I saw that the egg was 2 size and I went, oh yeah, never mind. Going left and we're looking for Bog Slime. Base charge is pretty good, but it's not that good. I think I'll roll. It's like the potential for hitting Bog Slime is worth more than base charges to me. Kariska's extremely good with 2 Echo Infusions. This is a winning relic. It is just a Wurmkin run, so I have a bunch of relics that win me the game if I see them, and that's one of them. I was about to say, I thought it, I didn't say it. Value Stone is what I would take 15 for here. And we'll go to this magic shop and take 10 at the last temple. +8 is a little scary. Just a little. I feel like the money's gotta be worth, though. I have double draw to combat the curses. Oh yeah, and I have this old magic to just pop a few of them outright. The big boy. Those things hatch, like my flies hatch instantly now though. Oh yeah, everything just hatches turn 1. That is rather good. Echo Infusion is now positive, right? Yeah, it is, even though the preview didn't show it. Throw 2 down here so that I kill the Purifier. I think it's worth. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I play 1 more Echo Snare, and then I stop. Oh no, I should play it all because I took a second one. Yeah, I should play it all. I should play it all. That's wrong. I'm incorrect. Subsuming Blade. Come on, man. It's my own fault. I mean, I can't blame it on Subsuming Blade. It's my fault. Of course. I should play it all. I should play everything too. Because I have 2 Wurmkin etchings. Yeah, the Kariska is actually fucking with the preview. I don't know if you're seeing that. The preview's having trouble with Kariska to figure out what's actually going on. They gained 4 for me playing Soul Crushing Guild. Kariska's like, it's a high roll, and I believe it's like a 100% winner. I'm pretty sure. I also just play like all of these consume spells every turn now. I'm fairly certain. I was a little worried about this fight even, and it's looking like it's not going to be close. Which is good, because like if this fight's not close, then everything's gonna be pretty far. I think the Endless, it was over the top at the end of the day. Probably didn't need it, but it is what it is. And once we reach this point, I don't think it matters that I don't draw through the rest of the deck. I guess I miss out on Old Magic and Soul Crushing Guild, but maybe it's worth considering. It'll be worth considering in the Divinity. On Seraph, I just put those cards into the loop here. Just wanted to see if I could kill him in 1 turn. Not quite. 2 rounds it is. And that was a free trial. Gotta be more aware of when I'm strong like that. Force Contamination with a trample unit is good. It's also purple, which means that this costs me 1, and I get a lot of value out of it because of Shard Soul Carver Infusion. Hey, Votivary is endless. Wow. Engulfed in Smoke is a pretty good tech card. I'll only really get to play it once, but it gives me 2 rounds of stealth. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. I have like 3 solid cards to tech against the Divinity. If we see holdover, it's already pretty over, but holdover is just the icing on the cake. Or bog slime. Hey, bog slime. Huge. Don't have anything for Pyrestone housing. Could take serrated mandibles. I get a lot of reap out of this, but I don't think I need it. Sinner salve is good. Sinner salve is very good. Don't forget to take 10 more pack shards. No holdover, but it's fine. I had to roll first in case I saw holdover at like 110 or 115. Oh, you put consume on the old magic and then it goes into the loop. That's kind of nuts. That's a little bit nuts. Intrinsic Echo Infusion is fine with me. And we go. Yeah, in Diligent Seraph, I have like my entire deck consumes. I should have bought the removal. I just realized I had 60 gold and I thought about it, but I didn't do it. I should have bought the removal. Oh well. So if I want to, I can consume this card, and I think it's right to consume it, so that it enters the loop, as I have referred to it. The Zooming Blade gets its first kill of the run. But yeah, when I'm just returning a million consume cards to the top of my deck, I now have those cards that I just put in the consume pile in the loop. I believe I want to... The card is engulfing smoke, by the way, I should clarify. I believe I want to skip... I don't play Echo Transfer here. Play Wurmkin Etchings, and then just play Broken Memories. And you may as well play the Echo Transfer. I want to skip the Consume Echo Break, I think. If my calculations are correct. It's like all of my draw, but I'm gonna win Relentless because I'm going to put up like a million stealth. In this fight I have given Engulfed in Smoke holdover effectively, as long as I play it first. As long as I play the Engulfed in Smoke first in the round, I give it holdover through Seraph's Consume. We get to use it against him, which is fun. I better remember, and this is just a vocal note to myself right now, better remember to set Monster Train for today to upload. I know this is already uploaded, hopefully, but this is a vocal memory for myself. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this episode and I'm gonna start going about my day, and like I've done everything, but I haven't set yesterday's video to upload yet. It's just reminding myself. This is the sort of run where this worm will solo Relentless against the Divinity as long as we get him there, and the eggs will get him there. I barely draw through the deck though, which is good. It's too bad the Divinity isn't top, or the Seraph isn't top 4, because I'd do a huge chunk through Force Contamination here. Alas. Actually should have put it on this boy here. Doesn't make a big difference, I guess. My stealth wasn't that high. I expected it to be a little higher, but I don't think I even drew through the deck one time. I'm pretty sure I didn't make it to the bottom. I never saw the other Wurmkin Etchings. A good problem to have. In this run, anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn now, if you don't mind. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn here. One final call. I'm actually gonna finish this episode before I finish my coffee. Unless I drink it all right now. I got like a quarter of a cup left. I'm not gonna force it, of course. Through both Echo Infusions turn 1. probably be spreading them out and not putting them all on the cocoon, is my feeling. Good old turn 1 double hatch. Very nice. And... oh yeah, this consumes. I was like, huh, why is this back? It consumes. Of course. Of course it consumes. I think I skipped the Echo Break like I was saying earlier. Subsuming Blade gets its second kill. No, I'll just take the purple trigger. I think I skipped the Echo Break here. I believe it's worth it to just keep it out of the loop. Pretty good turn for a little forced contamination. Yeah, put 819 to the Divinity there. I'm gonna Echo Transfer this guy. I'm extremely not concerned about his health bar. He gains like 70 max HP every round, so I don't think there's a whole lot to worry about by feeding the enemies. Wurmkin etchings. May as well keep the Divinity days. This is super over. It's funny because it gets kind of scary because his heart, like his literal heart here starts to look low. Like he's half HP. Oh no, he's still 132. Like my man's half HP, 132. He's chilling. I'm gonna kill this enemy. Yeah. Like, even though his heart is more empty now than it was at the start of the turn, because he took a bunch of damage, he's still higher on HP than he was. It's what happens when you increase their max HP. The heart keeps going down, but my man is chilling. Big chilling. Pretty fun run. I feel like it was very exciting to pick Immortality Potion. I'm happy with the choice. It added a lot of spice to my life. That added a lot more damage than I thought it would. Oh, because it added the etch damage as well. That forced contamination farmed the Divinity here. Like my man ate big damage off of this. Let's see if there's a way to get the kill. I believe that there is no way. There's just too many enemies in the way. Close though. A classic oh, no, actually, I'm very close. We barely got enough to get 2 hits because of the trample going up. Yeah. Classic, here Divinity, you're gonna need this. Classic run where... no, I could have gotten the kill with Subsuming Blade if... no, I would have been... no, I could have gotten the kill with Subsuming Blade if I didn't Echo Infusion. Ah! Ah! Pain. Anyway, classic run where I was strong. I took a bit of a gamble on the Immortality Potion. It paid out and made the deck a lot stronger, and then I just went and spent all my money looking for good relics. And I don't think it's ever wrong because there's so many good relics in Wurmkin. There's so many good options, and we hit both of them. Or we hit 2 of them, I should say. But a lot of them are workable there. Anyway, very fun. I love Marshward. The double multi-strike was nice as well. I do stand by. You may remember at the start of the DLC, I was a big Marshward hater, and I stand by the fact that it doesn't feel how I want it to feel. Because what I wanted to have with Marshward is I wanted to have a floor of like 15 eggs that you all hatch at once, but that's just not how the game plays, sadly. He's still good and he's still fun because Big Worm go burr, but you know, it's not exactly what I like, but I do like Marshward now. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.